Today in the Boot Guide, we are looking at the Logan in rough suede by FRYE Boots. So right out of the box, the first thing you notice about the Logan is that it looks like it's been worn. Like this is somebody else's boot that they put in the box and they sent it to you. Mainly because of this beautiful roughed out suede. And the way FRYE achieves this look and this feel is after they've cured the boot, they've built the boot, all the leather is nice and dried and whatnot, then they go to town on it with oils and waxes, and then they finish off the toe and the heel really nicely to give it this unique feel. No two pairs are alike out of the box. The color is going to be different, not a lot, though there's going to be some real difference when you put 3 or 4 pairs in the line side by side. You're going to see a difference in color, but the hand and the texture of the leather is also going to be different from pair to pair. Now it's not a problem, it's not this type of dysfunction or discrepancy, it's just the uniqueness that comes from a boot like this. Now on the bottom of the boot, FRYE uses a rubber heel and sole, so that means you can get a lot of use out of this thing. This is not just going to be a dress boot that you're wearing on casual days. You can actually put this thing through its paces as your daily boot. Now the thickness of the rubber in both spots is not super thick, so it is going to wear a little bit quicker than say something that was made from like a cork sole or whatnot. But the stickiness and the dependability from surface to surface, wet to dry, is going to be pretty nice with this rubber sole. The boot is constructed on a Goodyear welt. But the other beautiful thing is that it is an American-made boot. This is a handmade boot. This is a beautiful alternative to some of the other heritage brands that are out there. It's not quite often that you walk into many boot shops and you see FRYE's kind of sitting on the shelf. But when you do, you got to understand that that shop probably has a little bit more of a unique style in order to feel that they can carry the brand. Now the stitching all through the boot is extremely unique and extremely beautiful. All triple stitched, some accenting color lines, some different tans all through there, so it just gives it a really unique feel. But what's really nice is the way they finish these boots off on the inside. Now since it is a roughed out suede, when you put your hand inside, what you're going to feel is the leather itself. It's not the smooth side, it's not like the rough leather. It is still an oily suede inside, so don't wear white socks with these, because definitely after a day of sweating, your white socks are going to turn brown. Inside you have a nice little glued down pour-on insole that has a chunk of leather that's glued to the top of that. You have a leather heel pad. You also have this beautiful heavy-duty tongue with this beautiful pass-through that's up at the top, so you don't have to worry about your tongue falling all the way to the left or all the way to the right, depending on how you walk. Eyelids and laces, you get eyelids all the way to the top, and they accent it with a brown leather lace that really matches the boot. So it's not accenting the boot too much. It kind of fits into a very low-key vintage look. Now about the size of the fit on the FRYE, well, I've always found FRYE as a brand to be very accurate in their sizing scale. Now I'm basing that off of how many boots that I've tried on, how many boots that I've owned over the years. But this is a size 12, and right out of the box, right on my foot, there was no, it's a little bit too long, it's a little bit too wide. It felt really, really good. But it's something you come to expect from a company like FRYE that has been making handmade boots for so long, and they have boot makers making these boots. So that's the FRYE Logan in this beautiful roughed up suede brown leather. Hey, if you've ever worn any of the Logans from FRYE, please comment below. Let guys know what you think about the size and the fit on the Logan, and if there was any sort of break-in period with this boot. Hey, if you're interested in knowing more about the Logan, or if you want to see the other colors that it's available in, remember you can swing by to bootguy.com. There I'll have a blog posting with some detailed photos of this boot, and I'll also have the other colors that are represented in this style of cap toe boot. Hey, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. It really helps out. And remember, if you're interested, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Hey, if you're about to pick up a pair of these Logans and you just got some questions about size and fit and length and just leather care on a boot like this with this roughed out suede, remember, you can always shoot me over an email. Alright, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.